Okay, mic check, audio check, everything check. Because OBS decided that it wanted to do what OBS does and change my frickin' settings again. So, welcome everyone. Mic check, background music check, everything check. Everything is good, check, especially Mega Greninja. You are good to go. Background is a little quiet, but okay. That's just because of the song, the playlist right now. Let's see. Ram, what about something like that? Is that, like, better? Like, yeah, that's what I, yeah. Yeah, better. Okay, so 19 for Minecraft stuff. Okay, now I can actually read chat before we start. Hi, Gold. I seen Mega Greninja. I do agree Mega Delphox is the coolest. We will get into that, though, in 1 second. Yeah, that's good. Making sure everything's good. Okay, how about that, Rem? Is everything good with that? Before we start? And I gotta mute Discord because it turned itself on again. Not with that. You sound good to go. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let me open up my volume mixer. Where the hell is Discord? I don't know why you keep on muting yourself. Go away. Alright. So, we're good to go. Gonna be a chill stream. Just chilling out. It's been a very, 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 very long ass week. Like, good God. So, we're just gonna play Minecraft. We're gonna go a couple hours, just kind of chill out on Friday, decompress from the week. The people in chat that are, you know, in school, I'm sure you could use some decompressing. I put in 58 something, 56 hours this week, so I need to decompress. I've been getting up at 5 and staying at woke until like 8 at night, 7, 8 at night. Some days, like, we had so many pipes burst and leak, and freaking the heat mess. It was a whole freaking thing. You would not believe how bad some buildings in the US are really constructed and maintained. Trust me. That's one thing I give our European friends out there and Scandinavian friends and everything else. Yeah. I will give them credit where credit's due. They know how to build frickin' houses to last. And buildings. But if we come over here at first, though, at long last, everything is organized, at least around here. We won't talk about over there. So we didn't stream last time because, again, Woke and Rem wanted to do all this. And she flat out said, you walked long, I'm in the middle of something, you're not streaming tonight, I'm doing all this instead. Alright, I wasn't gonna fight her on it. Because she did, like, we have all this stuff to trade, we have all, like, all the wood now that we need. Like, so much wood. So many boxes of flowers, and just so many chests that I keep crafting that I didn't know. True story. Yeah, she was very mean. I cried a little bit inside. But so much dirt and just this, like, everything we need now so we can just come over. We'd still be like, where's this again? Over here. But, like, we can visually do it now. Americans are just dumber. We can make houses. Oh my God, tell me about it. So I'm gonna give an example of, like, the basement. So, imagine my character's like 6'2", right? Because that's how tall I am. There's some areas in the basement of my job that you can, you know, comfortably stand in. And then there's some areas that you gotta kind of like crouch in, like do one of these to get through. And then there's other areas where you're basically doing this. You're basically crawling. Hi, Kai. You're basically crawling, like, back and forth because it's such a tight passage. And, of course, you know, like, 7 different pipes had to, you know, start leaking. So, that was super fun. That's been super fun to deal with. Also, the comment from Gold was held for review, so chat is seriously restricted. What was What comment was held, Rem? Because I shouldn't have any restrictions. Oh, the Americans. Oh. So now we're getting censored with because we say Americans? Really, YouTube? We're gonna go there? Do I have to start freaking ranting about you, like, not even 15 minutes into this? Let's see, we are 12 minutes into this, and I already have to start ranting about your stupid BS decisions? I don't know, Gold. Like, so fun fact with YouTube. I was watching a video the other day and he said, if your views have dropped like mine has, my views and my, like, retention rate has plummeted. If I walk away for a few minutes, your comments might not go through. So yeah, I was watching this video. He said, turn your restriction mode on and check your channel to see if you're restricted, right? 90% of my damn channels restricted from YouTube because of this stupid fucking AI thing that they implemented because we gotta save the kids. So, like, my views have tanked. Everything has tanked here because YouTube keeps making dumb freaking decisions. And it's not just my channel, it's big channels too. It's everyone across the board right now. Like, it's literally everyone across the board on YouTube right now that does any kind of live streaming, content creation. So, make sure you go into your settings and make sure that restriction mode is turned off if you want to see stuff from me. Because that may be why you're not getting updated. And join the Discord if you want to keep updated with what I'm doing here. Because YouTube is not, like, sending any kind of notifications out to anyone that everything, you know, like I upload or I go live or something. It's like this for a ton of channels I watch. People from my kind of sub count to like tens of millions of subscribers. So no kind of like notifications going out. Already done. Good, Gold. Like no kind of notifications are going out. Yeah, join Discord. I can be free there. Exactly. So just be mindful of that. YouTube broke something again because they're idiots. It's affecting everyone, so I feel good that it's not just like affecting small channels like mine. It's affecting everyone across the board. Makes me feel slightly better than, you know, what it should be. You know, it makes me feel just slightly better. But yeah, with that being all said, just join the Discord to keep up to date with everything and make sure that stupid restriction mode's off. Mega Rant, we'll get to that, Gold, because I have good and I have bad things to say about that. Trust me. I have a lot to say about Nintendo in this stream, and not all of it is good. But we'll get to that. So just make sure with that with YouTube. YouTube's being fucking stupid again. If you haven't already, shameless plug out of the way. We are 12 subscribers away from the 24-hour live stream. Okay, I'm going to say this. Mega Greninja is the worst of the three. Yes, I do happen to agree with that. For once, Greninja got the short end of the stick, and I'm pleased with that. But yeah, guys, we are literally 12 subs away from the 24-hour live stream. 12. So, if you're not subbed, sub please, because then we can do the 24-hour live stream. I didn't think we would get to 12 subscribers anytime. 12 subscribers away from 500. Like, this is freaking crazy. It's beyond freaking certifiably crazy. Tess Agate is so cool, and Delphox. Chestnut is so cool in Delphi. Delphox is gold at Chestnut's came out cooler than I thought it would. Like, Chestnut's really cool. But yeah, so sub if you have not subbed. So then we can do our 24-hour live stream and like just go crazy for 24 straight hours. And yeah, well, you know, I'm glad Greninja, you know, got messed up. So, before we get into any rants and stuff, I just went ahead, obviously moved all the chests over here because over here is going to go like another kind of flowery area with some trees. And I might recess these fences in just slightly so we could get maybe some benches or something. But like, I figured nice flower bed can go here. This fence looks nice. I did cut the grass out of there because it just didn't look right. It makes sense for a dock to be a dock. Same with over here. I cut the grass out over here and just made this straight. It makes more logical sense. Like, imagine its mouth being level with its eyes and the death shuriken on top of you. Like, come on. Yep. I'm glad you finally see gold that they're not cooking with megas a lot. So, but yeah, so we did that. We're gonna fill this with podzol and just have some fun. Like, we're just gonna chill. I don't know how long we're gonna go. A couple hours, probably. I suspect 2-3 hours. Maybe 4 hours if I feel up to it. I'm still not feeling the best. Didn't really feel good at work today, so just keep that in mind. It's unfortunately how it is. It's just how my body is lately with all the overtime I've been doing. But with that being said, I know gold's waited long enough. Yes, megas for the Kalos starters have been revealed. Greninja actually got the worst end of the stick, and I'm really happy about that. Delphox looks pretty good, and Chestnut's Chestnut. It looks pretty decent. Now, what I don't like about it is that the Mega Stones are locked behind a fucking paywall. Game Freak, Nintendo, you're not smart. I don't know how many times we can say this on these live streams. Like, why would you lock? Not only do you need a Nintendo Online subscription now to get 3 Mega Stones, but only Greninja's Mega Stone is going to be available at launch because they're going to give it to you. The other 2 you can't play with Mega Chestnut or Mega Delphox through a playthrough, which is just dumb. Nope, it's the Kalos starters too. All the Mega Stones are locked behind the online except for Greninja's. It's been confirmed. Cerebi tweeted it out and put it on their website. And I know Joe Merrick, like, I used to talk to him on Twitter, so. Yeah, no, this is coming from Cerebi. This is coming from tons of news sources. They locked the Kalos Mega Stones behind the online stuff. You gotta battle and rank up to get the Mega Stones. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so not only, like, if the online was still free, I would be like, okay, well, that's kind of stupid, but it is what it is. It's gonna suck to get it, but sure, I'm sure there's ways, you know, we can cheese it a little bit. Nope. There will be no cheesing it because you gotta actually have a Nintendo Online subscription to play online. Bruh, you're leaving me with fucking Dragonite? Yeah, like... So I'm, like, that got me wondering how many of these Mega Stones are we actually going to be able to obtain throughout the story without it being locked behind something. And not only that, right? Not only that. What kind of game company tells you they're going to have a $70 game with $30 DLC before the game's even released? We got frickin' DLC for these games, and the games aren't even out yet. Justice for my Delphox. I want to use my Yeah, no, it's crap. It's, I don't know how else to put it other than it's garbage. It's a garbage decision. Like, I can't even begin to emphasize just how stupid of a decision this is and how much this is going to affect, like, everything. Because people that wanted to use things, they can no longer do that because, well, you know, can't have nice things. Why would that be the case? Why would they give us what fans actually want when they could just keep feeding us the same slop repeatedly? Oops. And just get away with stupid stuff like, come on, Nintendo, come on, Game Freak. Like, honestly, why? Why would you lock Megastones behind a paywall? Like, I can understand, like, maybe costumes, maybe, I don't know, older Megastones because maybe people have used them already. But, like, you're locking new megas behind your crappy online service that no one's gonna want to pay for. And I've had some Nintendo fanboys like come at me like, you don't need to, you get a free month of Nintendo online service. Like, okay, the fact that you have to still jump through hoops just to get an in-game item, it doesn't make, you know, sense. Ooh, I have cooked mutton because I'm starving to death. It's so brain dead and stupid. Like, why would they think that's a good idea? I don't understand it. Cause like, think about it this way, for the VGC players and like competitive people, oh man, they'll grind up that anyways, so that's what they live for. But for, like, if I was to buy the game, a casual person like me, I don't want to touch online anymore. Like, I'm not interested in battling online anymore. That's just not why I would play Pokemon. And, like, if that's the only way to get these Megastones, unless you want to buy the $30 DLC, then there's really nothing there for, like, a casual Pokemon fan like I would be considered nowadays, opposed to, you know, a VGC player that would happily do it. Like, I don't know. But that's not the only stupid thing Nintendo has done. So, as everyone knows, Nintendo and the whole Pale World Nintendo lawsuit, right? Like, we're all very, very much aware of it right now. And I just found out the other day that Nintendo got a patent granted, surprisingly in the US somehow, of summoning creatures to aid you in battle, either by an AI or by commanding them. So now Nintendo owns the rights to creature summoning, and they can go after you for it. Yes, you heard me right. Nintendo now owns the creature summoning mechanic that 90% of games use. Like, Nintendo is so threatened by Power World at this point that they are just being the scummiest companies on the earth right now. Just because. Because, you know, a game outdid their precious little gold mine that is Pokemon. And now that they're doing that, I'm sitting back like, why would I support a company like this? $450 tech that's like last year's model. Or like 2-3 years ago hardware. You have all the patents that they're doing because they just don't want to make quality games anymore. Breaking systems, the game key cards. Why would you buy a Nintendo product nowadays? That's what I'm wondering. Guys, I've been saying this for like ever now, but I legitly mean it when I say boycott Nintendo products. Nintendo products are 1,010% okay to pirate at this point. It just is. It's morally justified to do that. Cause that's some scummy fucking shit right there that they're doing. And I'm not okay with it. I'm not in the slightest okay with that fact. That they could just patent something like that because they just don't want to work for it. And then they go on and they just continue to do this stuff instead of just giving the players what they want. A good Pokemon game with decent graphics that is super fun, that runs good, has decent Pokemon designs. Like, If you look at all the megas that have been revealed, out of all of them, even the 2 Raichus, out of all of the new ones, we have Mega Holucha, Delphox, and Chestnut that look like actual, you know, designs that would fit what megas were doing back in 2013. Opposed to Mega Greninja being upside down. Mega Dragonite getting some big wings on its forehead and some jewels and more wings. Victory Bell just becoming enlarged and choking itself now. Like, you literally have so many ideas to work with, and you just choose to be like, nah, do that. Like, why? Why would that get people, like, invested? I don't know, man. I don't understand it personally. Flowering Azalea. Wonder what we can do with this. We could. I'm wondering if doing a fence line of azalea bushes would. No, we would need more than just 30. We would definitely need more than just 30 for that. Oh, big yawn. Jesus. Where's my pots? Oh, there it is. So that's out of the question. That's 100% out of the question, sadly. I might actually, like, if we do like tall plants back here, we might be able to do like the bushes right here. I'm not sure yet though. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. We'll keep that. We'll keep that. We'll put the sword away for now. We'll put the dragon stalk away. We need fireworks, and that can also go away. So yeah, my plan is to get like this dock area actually like done today, so we can start going down on the inside, and like probably next stream we'll probably start working on like the actual upgrades around town. You know, start getting some of that stuff going, because we've been doing this dock for a couple live streams now, and it's come out great, but like I'm sure it's getting kind of tiresome to just be doing like the dock all the time. Maybe that's just me think. I don't know. Comment down below what you guys think. Like, is it getting too much? Is it perfectly fine still doing the dock? Like, do you want to see this like actually complete and we just like hard grind it out until we can get it done? Or do we like move on to something and do something else in town for a little bit, and then we can move on with something else? The nice thing too about these is you can do this. I wish you could do this with other like 1 tall plants instead of just the 2 tall plants, because that is such a convenient feature. That way, you know, you can have actual like plants. We'll do probably the first like 2 rows would do of these plants. Grind something, use the stuff in the chest so I can fill them up again, LOL. So like, do you want to do like start, I don't know, we can start replacing some of the lamps around Asgard, because we did say we wanted to do that, so like we can definitely do like that. We can definitely start doing that. It's just getting some of the light posts in, because I think that would start to make town look pretty good. Put that there, put that there. No. Put that there. Not that one. God damn it. There we go. Do that. Do another one of this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. Like, because again, I like to try to keep this kind of, I wouldn't necessarily say, like, not boring, but I like to keep, I can't think of the word. Oh, what is that? Variety. There we go. I couldn't think of the word for a minute. I like to keep variety going when we do Minecraft. Especially when we do gigantic mega builds like we have been doing. Because I know we have been doing the dock for quite a while now. And again, wrong keybind. Again, it's come out fucking like great. It's really come out really nice. So, I'm not too dissatisfied with it. But I can agree that we've been grinding away at it for a while now. So, like, definitely vote. You might want to walk your pathway and see if they need any updating too. You usually fly, so don't see. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a update video. I'm 100% gonna be doing a update video. Yeah, we'll bring some oak too. About that, Rem. Because I did, freaking take that into consideration. That, yes, it's going, like, because we fly all the time. We don't really get a nice view. And I'm gonna take a walkthrough on foot and be like, well, this could be updated. I'm gonna start taking notes and stuff. But, like, that's the thing that I want to try to do is get you guys involved too. So if you want to go back and watch, like, old live streams and, like, kind of comb through my videos and be like, oh, this place could probably use some updating. Or maybe you noticed something I didn't previously. Well, this could use something. You know, so definitely if you guys see something, point it out. So I know, like, okay, well, this could probably, you know, change just slightly. Like, that's why I'm still on the fence. Do I want to change the gravel paths in some places to, you know, dirt paths? Because we didn't have dirt paths back in the day. Or, like, do I want to just keep it as is and I can figure it out as I go? Or, like, you know, it's something that I've been debating on. Like, what do I truly want to do with everything? Like, do I want it a certain way, or we gotta keep it like kind of the old school way? You know, there's a lot to go into. No, indie stone bricks. There's a lot that goes into the planning of projects and a lot of creative mode with a backup map, testing what looks good, what doesn't look good. It takes a lot, like, yeah, that's about the number of trees. That looks about good. Although, that one looks kind of dumb, so I'm gonna go grab some leaves. So, yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to point them out to me. Like, hey, maybe this needs to be, you know, kind of update it today instead of doing something else. Because I think we're starting to get a system down where you guys, like, can give helpful feedback. And I'm able to actually, like, take your feedback into consideration now and, like, actually do something with it instead of just, well, you know, I feel like doing this today instead. It helps. Especially because it's Minecraft. it's a game like this, it's going to be times where I can't think of anything creative. I know, shocker. Man that has an 11-year-old map can't think of ideas sometimes. But it does happen. I do get builder's block, kind of like writer's block, where you don't quite know what you want to do. Like, the idea's there, but you're not quite sure yet how you want to implement it, if that makes sense. Good, this could be a random junk chest for now. This could be the junk chest of the stream. I like giving feedback because we see things differently. A new viewpoint. A new viewpoint is always good. Like, trust me, guys. When I tell you this, a different viewpoint is always good to take into consideration. Especially if you do a lot of building in Minecraft, because someone might have a different set of ideas and you might have just not thought of that. Hey, Moondrop, how you doing? That was the stuff I didn't know where to put. Yeah, so we'll just use that as a junk chest for today. Which way are the sunflowers? They're pointing that way. That's sad. Okay, so no sunflowers being used. We'll start spreading some dandelions, though. I have returned. I was just talking to my friend about the stupid Halo Starter Mega Stone thing. Oh yeah, what did your friend have to say about it, Gold? Cause it's dumb. It's like wicked dumb. I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend it's even slightly a good idea, because it's not. It is not a good idea. Nintendo, you're not cooking at all. Like, they're not making good decisions. Game Freak isn't making good decisions. Like, my hype for Pokemon news, especially around these newer games, is just, like, non-existent. I didn't even watch the Direct. I got snippets afterwards. Like, oh, okay. We're like, oh, whatevs. I'm on my VR wall. Oh, cool. Absolute bullshit. That's what he said. Greedy. Yeah, greedy little bastards. Like, the Nintendo's striking everyone down with patents. They're suing everyone. They're DMCAing everything. They're making their products too overpriced. They're making subpar games that aren't worth the price tag. They're selling you $80 freaking DLC without, you know, the base game even being out. But with the problems. You know, it's our fault. According to, like, diehard Poke fans. It's our fault that Nintendo's doing this. You know, they're trying their best with what they have, apparently. Which I don't believe in the slightest, because I've seen Nintendo at their peak, and this ain't it. I can tell you that right now. This ain't it. This is definitely not the Nintendo I grew up with. And I'm sure it's not the Nintendo many of you guys probably grew up with. So, yeah. I don't truly know what they're trying to do. I don't know what Game Freak's trying to do. I don't know if they've just got too comfortable or they just don't care at this point. Are they burnt out from making Pokemon games? Like, I don't know. Will we ever truly know the reasoning behind these lame brain ideas? No. Will we get fans that will just support it no matter what? Yes. So, should we get, like, angry and send death threats? No. Like, I've taken the approach of, okay, I just won't buy your product until you give me what I actually want as a consumer. And truly, that's how I think everyone should be. All you guys included. Like, just think a little bit with your wallets. It's okay to be excited about the games. It's okay to like newer games. I'm guilty of it too. I spent $80. $80. I know I condemned $80 games, but like I spent $80 on Ghost of Yote's Digital Deluxe Edition because I think the $80 price tag is worth, all the stuff you get, but I won't support games just being $80. That's a Digital Deluxe thing, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with DLC, too, but you don't release DLC and announce DLC before your game comes out. I don't know what they were thinking with that. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea to frickin' make DLC. Announce $30, mind you, too. So, let's say hypothetically, you have 2 kids that like Pokemon, you have to buy 2 games, so that's $70 a pop, that's $140, plus DLC for both, because, well, stuff's gonna be locked behind the DLC. So that's $200 on a game, because it's Pokemon's basically the same game, just with version differences. $200 for the complete package of ZA now. $200, and then you can't even get all the Mega Stones because you need $20 for a Nintendo Online subscription. Or at the very least, what's the lowest one's like 10, I think. So, $210 you need to fully enjoy this game. They're getting lazy, they're making no effort in making good games, they're milking every last penny they could get off you just because they hype it up. Exactly, Gold. And again, I really hate this. I really, really hate this. I used to be a die-hard Pokemon fan. Like I have told you guys, I have a trophy. I used to do competitive. My mascot's a Pokemon. I wanted a Pokemon tattoo at some point of Umbreon. I have an Umbreon shirt. I have Umbreon plushies. I used to stream a lot of Pokemon content back on a dead channel. I liked Pokemon. I used to sit there for hours and replay the likes of Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White 1 and 2, X and Y. I maxed out game time. I did shiny hunting in older games, newer games. I watched Pokemon. I listened to Pokemon music. I was a die-hard Poke fanatic. Die-hard Poke fanatic. It's just, every time I look at another decision Nintendo's making and Game Freak's making and Pokemon's making, it makes me very upset that the game I used to love and the nostalgia I have for the franchise, it's no longer a thing. The franchise that I once loved, it died. It got taken out back and shot violently. And for what? For money. Because instead of taking a game like Pale World and being like, okay, people really like this game. Why do they like this game over our Pokemon game? Oh, that's why. We just thought, making a better game. That's all. That's all we ask. Make a better game. Make a better game. Make a better game. It doesn't have to have ultra realistic graphics. It doesn't have to have all 1,000 Pokemon in it. It doesn't have to, have top of the line, animations or anything. But I want it to be fun. I want it to be unique. I want it to, look good. I want it to run good. I want it to flow good. I want it to go back and replay. I want to think, live, and breathe Pokemon again. But you can't do that nowadays because why would you? Why would you bother living, breathing, and thinking about Pokemon when it doesn't doesn't bring fun anymore. Like, it's literally just not fun anymore. And maybe it's because I'm getting older and, like, games like that just don't appeal to me. I would rather come home after a long day and play a game that actually runs as good as it possibly can. Oh, and Umbreon, I got a question. What's your question, Moondrop? Like, I would rather come home and play Minecraft for a few hours because the game runs. Does it run the best without mods? No. Do I have the option to make the game run really good with mods? Yes. Is the game fun? Yeah. Is it infinitely replayable? Well, my 11-year-old map that we're playing on and streaming right now kind of, you know, speaks for itself. Is the company behind Minecraft halfway decent? I mean, Mojang isn't the greatest, but, you know, they listen to us most of the time, and that's all I can ask for. It doesn't take much to please a fan like me of Pokemon. Doesn't take much. Really, really doesn't take much to please me. Opinions on Mega Malamar. Okay, so I like it, but don't like it at the same time. Like, I understand the concept. I think they could have did more with it. But it reminds me, I don't know if you guys are probably too young for this, to be quite honest, because this was a cartoon back in my childhood. But if you've watched Code Lyoko, one of the enemies called the Skipazoa, that's what Mega Malamar looks like. It looks like the Skipazoa, and I can pull up a picture and put it on stream if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, so we can get a, like, comparison. But to me, because I grew up with that show, that's what it looks like. It looks like freaking a Skipazoa. Like, so I don't hate it. I don't like it, but I don't hate it, if that's anything, if that makes sense, Moondrop. I feel like they could have did slightly more with it, but that's just me. But, like, it's not bad. It's not like Mega Greninja, which for once finally, you know, got the short end of the stick. That blue evil guy. Yeah, let me pull something up. I'm gonna pull up 2 images for you. Just give me 1 second. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me scoot this over. So, this is a Skipazoa, right? This is from Code Lyoko. So, if we take this, and we put it alongside Mega Malamar. You see the resemblance? You see the resemblance? It looks like the Skipazoa from Code Lyoko, just with less tentacles. That's what I thought it looked like, so I kind of like the idea. But at the same time, I kind of hate it too, because I feel like they could have did something better with it. I don't know. That's just what came to mind with me. I thought it was, you know, kind of funny. Yeah, like, again, I don't, like, die-hard, like, love it, but I definitely don't hate it like I did Victory Bell and... What the hell did these get here? What the fuck? What? I'm at a loss of where those came from. Wonder if I didn't feed some horses and they turn into skeletons. Oh boy. No bueno, guys. Umbreon, you know how I said I would use Mega Victory Bell or Beedrill over Beedrill? Yeah, you gotta use Mega Malamar over Mega Victory Bell. Because, like, I would use Malamar over Victory Bell. Like, I wouldn't use Victory Bell at all, to be quite honest. Oh, I could have been repairing my axe the entire time. Damn. God damn it. We got 3 stacks of emeralds from all those sticks you found, Rem. Look at that. Almost 3 stacks of emeralds. Almost 4 stacks of emeralds, excuse me. Good! I'm glad you're gonna use Malamar for Victory Bell. I think that's a great choice. I really think that's a great choice, my dude. There you go. Might as well buy some lanterns when we're here, too. I know I have some lanterns already, but yeah. But yeah, to get back to what I was saying and what Gold was saying too, like, it's sad when you're a Pokemon fan, and it's sad when you're a fan of anything, really, and they just stop being the fun activity that was once part of your childhood. What's the one, oh, I already read that, but what's the one thing? Like, it's sad. And Pokemon's kind of that for me. Like, it's one of the things where I wish I could stop harshly criticizing it, because I do. I harshly criticize Pokemon a lot. But you have to understand, I harshly criticize it because I do believe that they can do better. I really, really do. I do believe that Pokemon, when they actually put effort into what they're doing, can do a lot of good. Can be a lot of fun. But I don't know, man. As it stands right now, they're not being the Pokemon that I grew up with, and I can't support it in the slightest. I cannot in the slightest support it. So I would use for Alligator, Stormy, or Sizzle, Victory Bell, Sableye, Crocodile, and Mega Male. Cool. Nice team. I will replace Chandelure, Roserade, option with Victory. Okay. I would go with Roserade over Victory Bell. Oh yeah, by the way, new banners for the guild members. So Team Light's new banner, Team Blaze's new banner, Team Rose's new banner, and Team Quartz's new banner, because I couldn't think of anything. So we're gonna start replacing, like, as we go through and start giving teams banners and everything, we're gonna start replacing these generic ones, because I think that's gonna make the guild hall actually look nice when we have team banners up and not just the generic ones I used all over the map. If we come out here too, Team Prisma has its own. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but I thought it looked cool. So again, that will be replacing all of this stuff. So if you have a cool banner idea, link it to me in the Discord, and then you can get a room. And then we can, you know, start putting banners up everywhere, and it's going to be super fun. Super, super fun. Ouch. Ouch. But yeah, so I'm not opposed to the megas that were revealed. I think they all look really good for the most part. I don't like Mega Greninja, obviously. I don't like Mega Dragonite, Mega Victory Bell. But like, it's about a third and a third, which is sad because X and Y. I don't think there was a single Mega in X and Y that I didn't like. So. Oh, I gotta use shears for that. Damn it, not Silk Touch. Damn. Now how we get to 2 high ones. I thought you just sheared the 2 high ferns. Can we bone meal? I gotta look that up now. I could have sworn. Dancing, my second favorite so far. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Nintendo, you idiots. Yeah. Yeah, no, Nintendo is dumb. Okay, you just bone meal them. Okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if that's how you got the 2 tall ferns. See, I've been playing Minecraft forever and I still don't know everything about it. That's what I like about a game. Something that's easy to play, easy to digest, but that still keeps me wondering about things because I don't want to know, like, everything. Because then games become boring. Just my opinion. But, like, if you know, like, everything and you're just breezing through a game, it's boring. But, like, if the game's too hard and it's kicking your teeth in every 15 seconds, it's also not fun for me. Also, my top 3 Mega Pokemon we have right now is Alakazam, Sableye, Diancie, and 1 Beedrill. Let's see, what would my all-time favorite Mega be? Oh, that's a hard one, because I really like Sceptile, but Blaziken's really cool as well. But I do like Sableye. But, like, Lucario is just, like, when you think of Megas, you think of Lucario. Like, that's the first thing that comes to mind. I don't know. That is, like, super hard for me to pick a favorite Mega. I don't think I'm capable. Really don't think I'm capable of selecting a favorite Mega. Gonna be real here. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. Nice, we have some bones left. We always forget about ferns. Like, ferns are cool. I like ferns. Oh yeah, we just... Oh, yeah, that adds some nice greenery. Look at that. That adds a nice contrast. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I always forget about ferns, man. And then I remember how much I like the fern block. Especially 2 tall ones. Lay some more ferns down. Maybe too many ferns in one area. Oops, did not mean to bring up my command prompt. Windows, whatever the hell you want to call it. Get more of this going. Launch off some fireworks. Telling you though, guys, that this is the way you do it. You just sweep. Sweep, sweep, sweep. And then we'll grab some old ferns, because I don't think over here has as many. We'll put one in the corner over here. Why not? We'll put one right there. Why not? We'll put one right here, too. Yeah. So now we can take this and put it there. Take this dandelion. Put it there. When in doubt, blue orchid it out. Because this is the best flower in the game. I will fight someone. Well, let's see. We can bring that over there. This is the best flower in the game. And it's my favorite. Funny enough, it's my favorite in real life, too. I love blue orchids. Love any kind of orchid, really. There you go. Yeah. Put some more of this down. Alright, let's back up and see. Yeah! Yeah, that looks... Yep. That's the look I was going for. Oh, I did put this glass on top of here, because I felt like this being covered would look better. Oh yeah, we can do this. Why not? Yeah, we'll do ferns down here, too. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, I just felt like this being covered. Garden, yep. So, I felt like this being covered would just look nicer. I think it looks nicer. But let's get the shaders on, because we gotta test it with the shaders on. We always gotta test things, boys, with the shaders on. Minecraft, don't crash on me. You have never had trouble loading shaders up. There we go. So weird lately. You're a weird PC lately. Oh, man. Again, that sunset. I love watching that sunset every time. But we need a daytime so I can actually see the creation I've made. Man, my map's becoming too strong for even my PC. That's how you know it's full of good stuff. But yeah, no, this looks so pretty. Yeah, this. Look at that. Close these gates. Yeah, so you just come walking through. We should get some beehives and 100% put some beehives here, but this looks really good. Oh, we gotta get some lanterns down, but wow. What a difference that makes to this area. What a difference. So we'll put one there, one there. Let's see, put one there, one there. Sure. There, one there. One on this side. You're a long boy, so we'll put you there. You right there instead. I'll need two. One right there, one right there. One right there, one right there, and one right here. Yeah. Yep, that did it. I always love how Minecraft looks with shaders, and that garden looks pretty with shaders. I know, right, Kai? Wow, look at that, though. Like, you got a sweeping shot. That looks really good. And then, obviously, you have the cherry blossoms over here, but, wow. Umbreon, Coke or Pepsi? I am a Pepsi guy. I like Pepsi. But if I had to pick a favorite soda, like any kind of clear soda, Sprite, whatever else we have. Also, Gold's first week of school, rough. Yeah? Tell me about it, dude. What made your first week of school rough? Just getting back into the swing of things, sleep schedule, classes aren't really doing good. You're in high school, I believe, what would be equivalent to American high school, because that's your secondary school. Am I correct? I think I'm correct on that. Yeah, because it goes primary, secondary, and then whatever your guys' equivalent to college is. Get our one junk chest that we can just throw random bits and bobs into. But yeah, no, dude, it's been a rough week for me too. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah. So, okay. So, game plan for the rest of the stream. We gotta get that full of flowers. Get some benches around here. Probably go for frogs at some point to put in here. Put some fish in, probably. This is all good. Yeah, just so some benches. Bone meal, a little bit of the grass around so it looks nicer. The flowers. We are definitely going to need to hang, like, going straight down. We're going to have to put the lights. It was rough because new building finally made it. It cost 50 million, give or take 10. Then I had to figure out where I'm going. The first and second floors are identical. I got lost 5 times. Then I had 3 science lessons yesterday. Oh, damn. That's rough. That's really rough, man. Kind of makes me glad I'm out of school. 7 lessons in a week of science. Oh my fuck. God damn, man. That's I mean, I liked science in school, so I would have liked that, but that's me. I'm weird. I doubt you liked it. You know. And now I'm starting my GCSE. What the hell is a GCSE course? Oh, is it something I'd rather not talk about? Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for nighttime to light this, but I'm thinking, let's see, yeah. No, we would want it somewhat centralized, so we take the widest part of the dock from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. 2 block gap. So what we could do then, because this would be the middle. That would be the middle. So if we went 2 out. Yeah. So we want 2 out from the middle. 1, 2. Yeah. Because then it would be 1, 2. That's where the light post would go. 1, 2. Light post. 1, 2. No. We don't need more than. We don't need more than 2. So 1, 2. Light post. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 in the middle. Light post. Light post. Yeah, I think that should be enough. And I picked up triple science because I'm good at it. I have triple for getting into college. Hopefully school gets better for you, Gold. And I finished in a new building. It usually rough and weird. How long do your classes last? Back in my day, school was 8 to 3. And individual classes lasted about 50 minutes. Thanks, Kai. Man, we had to move through. Oh, God. Yeah, no, Ram. My schooling started at 7:50. And we had hour classes. We had like hour to 2 hour classes in middle school. And we would oscillate, like we would do math, science, social studies, and English one day. And then the next day we would do like gym, reading, whatever other classes we had. And like it was 7:50 to 4 o'clock that we had school. It sucked. Like, that's one of the main reasons, like, I just... Bad UmbreonMoonlight story coming, but I ended up dropping out of school. Just because I did not like school. I'm a pretty smart person, I would come to think. At least I would like to portray myself as. But, like, I hated school with a fiery passion. You guys shouldn't drop out if you're in school. Don't follow my lead, but I not like school. My lessons are 50 minutes each, except for the 7th period, which is 40. And we start at 8:25 or something and end at 3:40. Then on Fridays, 8:25 to 2:10. 7 periods, Monday through Thursday. Friday only 5:50. Stands for General Certificate of Secondary Education. It's set new academic qualification. 14 to 16-year-olds in English Wales and Northern Ireland. Typically takes in years 10 and 11. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. You guys have a vastly different school system to us. It's weird. It's too long. Okay, you DM me. That's good. Then I can read all about it later. Okay. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What do you guys think of that? Is that too far apart for, like, light posts? 15 blocks, or do you think I should go wider? Do you think I should go wider from that end to that end? That's insane, Gold. And up here they have elementary, middle, and high school combined with one school. So it used to be hectic when I went to school, and you guys do have. Yeah, funny enough, Kai. Each of my schools, elementary, middle, and high school, was all separated. And my high school was actually a charter high school. So, Gold, what a charter high school is you gotta... Excuse me. charter high school, you gotta like sign up for it, and then you take summer school, you learn about the school, and then they decide before the school year if they want to accept you or not. I'm the top set of everything, so it's way up. Yep. Like math, I was bottom of the bottom. I had like a 65 in math. I was passing by 1 point. Because you needed a 64 to pass. Or was it a 66 and you needed a 65? Something like that. But like science and social studies, I was getting hundreds on tests. I was getting 110s, 120% on tests. Because, you know, that's just... I like science, I like history. But math and reading, I was passing by a single grade point. And, like, it wasn't for lack of trying, trust me. It was definitely not for lack of trying, because I did try. My brain just does not comprehend math at all. Which is funny, because, like, most of my jobs have required it. So glad it's not just the smart ass. Just a smart ass, he's also smart, cool. I used to be separate, but my school district thought it was way good idea, and I'm not smart enough to do that. I'll fail, so good job dealing with that. Math, I'm very good at. English, very good at. Science, I'm passing, but not really trying. I really am not interested, but I guess I'll try now. Hell yeah, Rem, I'm so... Yeah, Gold, yeah, you definitely, like... I know last time I had, like... my IQ tested, it was, what was it? It was sitting at like 110, 120, and this was when I was a teenager. So, like, I'm not like super genius, but I'm not stupid either. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's what I thought. Like, I'm not dumb, but I'm not like a super genius either. Which, it makes it nice. Because you can't get anything past me, but at the same time, I'm not... Oh, dear God. Bye. But at the same time, I'm not, you know, dumb. You have 2 papers in each. Let me run you through English paper. So, in English, you have 2 qualifications, English language and English literature. You have 2 papers in each, so full total. Yeah, no, English literature and just, what was the other one you said? English language was all one thing. It's called ELA for us, English language arts. So they combined the 2 into 1. So we only had 1. 3, 4. And trust me, when I said this, it did not make kids smarter. You have 80 marks. Oh, God. Do not envy you, Gold. 2, 3, 4. I would not, like, do good with that. At all. It's funny because English is kind of my, I don't know, the language I speak. So, one would think that I would actually be good at it. Nope. I am not good in the slightest at it. Which again is super funny. My brain just does not comprehend language. I took 4 years of Spanish in school, and I don't remember a damn thing from Spanish class. Everything I know how to speak for being Spanish, I learned from all the Puerto Ricans and all the, you know, Spanish speakers on the streets. So I know all, like, the curse words and stuff. All the stuff you shouldn't be saying. You know, the Latinos and everything. Instead of proper Spanish. It's kind of funny. Oops. Yeah. Yep. Alright, back that up. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, no, so if we run that every like 20 or so blocks, we should be okay. Yeah. Alright, now let's see everything I missed. 5 questions. Question 1 through 4 marks. Question 2, 8 marks. Question 3, 8 marks. Question 4, 20 marks. And question 5. Umbreon is right. It didn't make kids smarter. My brain would hurt just trying to do that gold. My brain hurts just reading it. That's for both papers. Paper 1 is a fiction, where paper 2 is more non-fiction based. I'm guessing English literature is the same. So 80-40 mark for papers. Always liked the fiction and creative writing papers. But notification was not my thing. I got bored and just rewrite the research I've just done. And that's only one subject. Oh God, that's a lot, but I have come. Yeah, Gold, you got this. See, my problem with school, especially English too, was writing. I have motor skill issues. So I have trouble like with a screwdriver. I have to switch how I'm holding it if I'm using it for long periods because it starts to not feel right in my hand because of my motor. I don't have fine motor skills. So something like a competitive shooter, I'm not able to even comprehend because I don't have the dexterity for it. Or like heavy mechanicry, I will never be able to do no matter how much practice I get at it because of my dexterity issues. And I hold pens and pencils weirdly. So my handwriting is atrocious, to say the least. And that makes it so I don't like writing for that reason. I get distracted because I have ADHD and I'm on the spectrum. So I get distracted, my mind wanders, and I forget what I'm doing entirely. So I hate English. God awful. You have way more. Triple science, you have 3 papers. French is mandatory for some reason. That's hard. Then 3 religion education, which is also mandatory. Math is hard. I don't know the papers. Then geography, food, which is 100 marks. Exam 50%. Exam 50%. NEA, which is exam assignment. Oh, well, Gold, you're lucky. They make like food and stuff you need to survive like mandatory. We don't have like shop class and stuff anymore. That doesn't exist in the US for a lot of stuff. And yeah, French, Spanish is our French equivalent to you guys. It's mandatory we take. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think it was 20. Was it 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It was 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So every 15. Actually, food was optional. It was one of my 2 options. The other one was geography because I had to choose either history. I loved history and geography. I just like stuff like that. I liked history up until we got, funny enough, when we got to US history, it was like, man, who cares? But like world history, loved it. Loved world history. Hated US history, which is, you know, kind of ironic. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. 15. 1, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. Awesome. So we can get rid of all this dirt now. There we go. History GCSE is boring because we have done all the walls and I don't like any of them. Interesting. Our history and geography, well, a combination class called global. I hated global studies. Like, I liked geography and I liked history class, but once it got into global studies and like they were like, well, you know, we're doing this month, we're doing, you know, U.S. history. It's like, and then next month it was like, well, now this month we're doing, what was it? Like French history. And it's like, cool. And then another month it would be back to like U.S. history again. And it was like, come on, man. Like every month there was something different and you couldn't keep up with it, to be honest. It was stupid. Or like funny enough, like for freaking like 9/11, we had a page about 9/11, but like the Vietnam War we had like 2 pages, but like World War II we had like half a book. And British history is so boring. Yeah, it's not as no, I wouldn't necessarily call U.S. history fun, but it's not as interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. So you're there. So let's just match it right there. Yeah. We'll just match it. Take a step back. Yeah, that naturally curves with the dock in a natural way. I like that. I actually like that a lot. I didn't know how we were going to put those lights in like that. British history, rain, T, American, so jokes, extra T, rain. Oh, no, Ram, you forgot about, in between all that rain and tea, 2 nukes dropping very close to them in the 40s. And then the U.S. tariff debacle and all that fun stuff. Like, I feel bad for Gold's generation of kids, because they don't even get the fun history. You guys gotta deal with, like, Trumpy and all his shit. Like, I feel bad for kids nowadays that have to learn history. Like, you gotta deal with all the American politics and crap now and that. Like, that was bad with us, because we had, like, the Bush administration and whatnot, but I couldn't imagine going through school now. Not to mention, I don't know how it is over in England, but, like, do you guys use, like, a lot of, like, the Chromebooks and stuff? Because that's, like, that's the U.S.'s #1 favorite thing to do is hand a 5-year-old a freaking Chromebook. That falls into the extra T category. That is true. But, like, I don't know, man. History, like, history and math and, like, science is going to be those subjects that the longer we're alive as a species, like, the harder it's going to get to learn all this stuff that you need. Cause think about it, just my generation alone, think of how many catastrophes we've been through. How many global crises we've been through since, you know, I was a kid. Like, history must be so annoying to deal with now. Never-ending, like, slap fest. It must be so annoying. I couldn't. Like, I couldn't. I don't like school as it was. I think if I had to do school now, bleh, I don't think I would have got even the good grades I did get. Not even going to lie here. Like, it came to a point in school where I couldn't be bothered because, let's see, I was in high school, oh, God, let's see, I entered high school at about 13. So that was 16 years ago. We ain't just rain. I don't know, man. You guys seem to get a lot of rain. But let's see. 16 years ago, that was... 2000, let's see. When did I enter school? When did I enter high school? I'm trying to think of this. I can't math right now. Let's see. 16 years ago. So 2015, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. 2009! I entered high school. To frickin' 09. 13, 14, yeah. So I entered 9th grade in 2009. Let that sink in. 2009 was almost 20 years ago. Our warm is fucking boiling. I used to be hard to focus because a lot of it now isn't that interesting. Like, literally, the humidity. Oh, dude, don't even get me started on humidity. We know what that's like in good old New York. So, yeah. So, we get it. I'm just teasing. I know you guys get weather changes. But yeah, so I was in high school in 09. So YouTube came out in 06. So YouTube was 3 years old when I entered high school, right? And yeah. Yeah, because I would have graduated at 2013. No, 2014 because I got held back. Yeah. Yeah, so 2009, 2010. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So, like, YouTube was a couple years old at that point. So much information was being put on YouTube repeatedly that I just didn't feel a need to pay attention at that point. And 9th grade was one of the better years before we became a public school again, because my high school was a charter school. So you actually had to have decent grades and sign up for it, and you had to be interviewed and all this. But once we went public, and I dropped out 2 years after that because they let just everyone in, and I left my middle school because of that for a charter middle school, and I busted my behind to stay in that charter middle school. You know, so I could get into a charter high school and have the grades to stay in it, and it just wasn't happening because once it went public, that was just the end of it. Well, Umbreon, way to make me feel my age. I mean, Rem, you were in school, you still rode dinosaurs, right? You teachers were still riding dinosaurs to school? Am I thinking of another age? I'm just messing. Yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy to think about. Kind of crazy to think about that YouTube was only 3 years old. I was still recording YouTube at that point off of a crappy phone. I was pointing at a laptop that I found and fixed up. Like, I think I had a friend help me replace the LCD screen because that was back when laptops were repairable. And we found it, so we fixed it. YouTube didn't exist when I was in school. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I'm older than Google and YouTube. Like, I remember dial-up internet still. I remember telephones being on the walls still, and your mom's saying, you know, you have 5 more minutes on the internet, I have to make a phone call, because your phone and internet was one line, so if you were using one, the other one wouldn't be able to be used. And I remember those crappy freaking dial-up speeds. I remember that stuff. Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. Look at that. Get some light. Yeah. We can put some plants around and stuff too. Cool. So now we gotta get down here. Ah! There's a little one! Little gremlin! Let's see. How do we want to do this? Hi, buddy. So probably the same way. Ouch. Probably the same way. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11. So same 2 block radius. Oops. Oh no. God damn it. Ah! 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 Now in school phones on. I know, I seen that. Pepper Troms remembers. I can't believe I did that! Good God! I almost died! Let me exit out, make sure I can see when vent mining's on. Good God. Freaking shaders. That wasn't fun. Just gonna cover this up. This didn't exist. This doesn't exist. That was the best part of the stream. I was just trying to get frickin' the thing ironed out good. That's all I wanted to do. And I break half my dock! Ah, the life of an UmbreonMoonlight stream, guys. So, if you're not subscribed, I would subscribe for that because Umbreon's in pain. 1 like equals 1 second of pain that I just endured. And, well, plenty of 24-hour live stream pain if we can hit 500. Hint, hint. And obviously, follow me on all my socials, join the Discord to keep updated, because YouTube sucks. Not like back in 09, though. YouTube was good back then. For frickin' Google got its sweaty mitts on it. I only broke 1 block when I was doing all the chests. And I broke several hundred. Yeah. I know, Rem. It's kind of funny. I was like, don't break my dock. Oh, I gotta go down to get my stuff. Oh! That was close. Cover this back up. They don't exist down there. Fa la 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 la. Okay. You guys didn't see that. Can you throw some torches down there to repel them? Yes, but I'm going to be filling that in completely anyway, so I'm not going to bother with that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect! See, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7. Yeah. Yep. I think we just need the 2 here. Because we'll hang some on the side here. So yeah, we'll just do the 2. So 7, 8, 9. Yeah. We can go this way. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there we go. And then obviously we can hang some torches up the side here and whatnot. Unless I wanted to do just one line of them. Which if I did that, I could do like one right here. One right here. Like one right there. So if I did that, would actually make most sense. That would give plenty of room. We don't need many down here. So what do you guys think? That makes a little bit more sense, right? Gives plenty of room on like both sides. I think. I'm gonna go with it. I believe that that's smart-ish. Maybe. Fall. Fall. Wow, I'm dropping to 64 kilobytes. Huh, that has never happened during stream. Stream health good? Was stream just buffering for you guys? It seems to be okay now, but... Whoa, what happened there? Oh, I'm dropping. Mine did a little bit ago, but I thought it was my computer. Huh. I've never had stream drop like that. That's weird. Huh. Yeah. Doing it frickin' again. There goes dropping again. Alright, are we all good still? I might have to reset my modems. Oh yeah, no, it's dropping bad. Yeah, it's dropping bad. Ah. Okay, guys. I don't know what's going on. I'm standing still and it's fine now. That was wild. We're good now, though, I think. Are we still buffering, or are we... Huh. Now we're back. Are we back? I've never had this issue in the 2 years I've been streaming. We all good? Ram, we all good? No, we are not. Yeah, it just dropped again. No shit. Is stream dropping bad, Rem? Because it said it had excellent connection, but OBS is showing that it's dropping, like the bitrate's dropping bad. Might just be my boxes need to be reset. Hey, Gold, was stream like laggy, buffering, whatnot? One, two, three, four. Cause that was, and like all my years of streaming, I have never had a drop in quality like that. I was watching, just listening, hard to tell. I'll have to go back and check. Cause like I dropped, like Rem, you know how on OBS we have the drop frame 0% and then we have the kilobytes per second, and it's usually sitting like at around like 8,000. It dropped to like 1,000 kilobytes a second, and it dropped to red. Like, it was bad. Like, even on my YouTube page on Firefox, it said error at 46, then stream is healthy at 46, 47 error again, and then it kicked back on in 49. That was wild, man. I've been streaming for 2 years, like, multiple times a week, and I don't think I've ever had a stream drop at all in bitrate. So that was that's kind of nerve-wracking to say the least. Is anything just YouTube, just the Minecraft playlist and my live stream that I usually do. And then we have OBS, Discord, and Minecraft open. It's running fine now. Which is weird. I've never like had a drop like that before. One, two, three, 5. very weird, like, extremely weird. I apologize for the frame drops. Like, that has never happened to me before. And again, guys, I've been doing this for 2 years now, and I've never had frame, even on my old crappy laptop. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it crappy, but you get what I mean. Like, even on her, she chugged sometimes, but it never affected the stream. It's just a weird day. It's been such a weird week. I just want to Minecraft and chill tonight. And this week can't even give me that luxury. You know? Okay, so we're gonna need more lanterns. But now that we're back, yeah. Yeah, look at that. I like that. I like that. Oh, yeah. So we'll come over here and do the same thing. So we'll put lantern there, and they'll make that look nice. Yeah. Yeah. Good to get this area lit up. Ooh, that wind's kicking up out there. I knew we had more. Maybe that's why. I guess it wouldn't be a streamer, though, until the internet started to be stupid. Every streamer has it happen to them at least once. So I guess I'm a real streamer now. Now. There we go. Although, chat. Okay, chat is updating. Your stream's still healthy. Stream is still healthy. Okay. Well, all good then. All good. That and that up. Put this up over here. Yeah, that brought it out. That looks really good. We can get, like, some of these darker areas. We can get some plants and whatnot. Like, we can get a plant over in this corner if we want. Can get a plant over in this corner. Can kill this bag of bones. Oh my god, another one. Jeez. Sweet Jesus. What is up with freaking skeletons tonight? Hot, nice. 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 Ha ha. That's how you do it. Oh, they're down here now, that's why. They can't spawn anywhere else. Get away. Go away, you. One, two, three, four. Yep. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go, that gives it some light. Swap these out where they were much. Oh my god, my booty's being beat by a shovel! Okay, now this is going to be a weird one to do. Probably going to go based off of this. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah. Probably going to have to do it this way. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. We have another twofer. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we did that, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So if we brought it over one more, it would be 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. So then we'll bring this one right there. Yeah. We'll bring one of these. Oh no, because that's where the ships are going to unload. So we'll bring this last one then. Right there. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that would make the most sense. Yeah. Then we can put barrels around all this, and we can put, like, we can dot the dock with stuff. Alright. But we are going to take a brief intermission because I do have to, 1, use the bathroom, and 2, get something to drink. So we will take like 5, 6 minutes or so, and then we'll come right back. So I will be right back. There, Rem, is that satisfactory for you? I come back, sit down, see that, and I'm like, oh, this is too perfect. I thought, yep, this is too perfect of a moment. That's so cute, his little noises. He a good boy. He may be a fat boy, but he a good boy. Yeah, I miss him when I'm not there. He's something else. He is something else, I tell ya. Alright, we'll probably go about another half hour or so. Cause I'm starting to get tired. It is starting to catch up with me. And I knew it was gonna. It's kind of hard for almost 60 hours not to catch up with a person after the week's done. So, we'll probably finish up getting the actual, like, lighting in today. And then we'll do, like, the actual, like, detailing tomorrow. Oh, facing what? This way. That's what I thought. Oh, why it came after that on an angle. Oh, why I thought that was a good idea. But yeah, so we'll do this another half hour or so. And tomorrow we'll come back. I'll be well rested by then, and we can do a longer stream. 2, 3. And going forward with the month, I know the Ghost of Tsushima was supposed to go up. The videos, we have not had time, obviously, to record anything, me and Rem. So, I have a secondary idea for that. The videos aren't scrapped, but I have another idea for that, okay? So, you just have to keep a watch out for that, is all I can say right now. Because I don't know when we're gonna have time to actually do stuff with that. And make it, you know, I wanted to do it before Ghost of Yote, but I don't think that's gonna happen if everything at Woke's gonna continue to break every other week. Then I'm running into a very sticky situation here, where I'm trying to do like 60 hours worth of Woke, and Ram, you know, has her moving date coming up soon, and we have Woke and everything like that. So we don't have time right now to sit down and actually record. That's why we stopped doing Pale World and we didn't get that final episode up. Was just strictly because we didn't have time. We didn't have time at that point, and it sucks. Like, it sucks when you can't do this full time and have it pay your bills, because then, you know, we wouldn't have an excuse. We would have to do it for Woke. But I just don't. I don't have the time to do it right now, and I would like to. I want to celebrate it because, you know, Ghost of Tsushima is a good game, and I think we had a lot of fun that first video. But, yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna happen this month anyways. We'll see about October, because that would probably work out better anyways, because I played Ghost of Tsushima and, it was fall time, September, October, when I first played it back in 2020. So, fall time, nice, cool colors and stuff. I think it works out. So, if any of you guys, things will settle. Yeah, eventually. So, like, eventually we'll be able to sit down and actually do stuff, and I won't have to, you know, bust my behind. But for right now, uploads on the channel is going to be slow. I don't know so much about streaming, because I can always just stream for an hour if I have to. Like, even if it gets super chaotic. Like, streaming's a little bit easier to do than editing and recording and sitting down and all this, you know, fun stuff. So, that's what's gonna go on with that right now. Uploads are gonna be a bit slower. Streams probably, depending on the day and the content, will either be like a stream or it'll be like a long stream. Because holiday time, as everyone knows, is just crazy for no matter what field I seem to enter. Yeah, that looks nice though. That looks nice. Let's get the shaders loaded up. Yep. I've never seen them in the rain. They're pretty in the rain. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, no. Definitely enough lights. May have put too many lights in, but... Wow, these are freaking pretty in the rain. Look at that. Is there anything these shaders can't do? Right? And like, we don't even have like chests and barrels sitting around. We don't have like, we can line like piles of, I don't know, hay and like coal and all sorts of stuff all around here. Because this is a giant shipping hub. So if we wanted to, like, we could put some coal over here, you know, some hay over here, maybe some wheat stuff over here, some chests over here, some barrels over here. You know, maybe put like a homemade car over here with a hose attached to it. You know, something like that. But wow. What an improvement. What an improvement just these make all around town. I love this design. Let's see. Let's see. You're coming up to the castle. You get let in. You come in and bam! Yeah! Look at that! Yep. Yep. I like that. Oh yeah, by the way. Gold, I hope you're still watching. I'm gonna pull you. So we're gonna go over to an anvil, which should be down in the blacksmith area. Badoop, 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 badoop. I have gold in my hand. Ha ha. He better be Wolfer's waiting gold too, am I right? Think that one is in the chest too, LOL. I think so. But gold, your new life starts now. You are forever bound in this spot for all of eternity. I should probably put honey and carpet blocks down first. So you can't be jumping all around. Shaders, so I can actually see what I'm doing. I just seen the honey blocks somewhere. Ah, there they are. So we'll grab that. Carpet. So, for people that probably wondering why I'm putting honey on the floor, it's to prevent villagers from jumping around. And then if you put carpet on top of the honey block, it dampens the sound of the honey without it necessarily stopping them from jumping, if that makes sense. I have a piece of lapis. I can make blue dye. Nice. There we go. So yeah, that's what you use honey for. Is basically to prevent people from jumping. And it's not just like entities, it's player characters too. So I will have trouble jumping. Like, see, I can no longer jump up here when I could beforehand. So I think that's super cool. Bam! Honey still goes in the food chest. Let's go, gold, jump! Well, there you are, gold! Slacking on your first day already! No entry. Rude. I said no entry. Well, there you go. Here. Well, there you go, gold. You're a part of Asgard forever now. As a castle god. / door watcher. You will live out the rest of your days in this box. He looks so judgmental. Hey, just like the real thing. What? You expect you think I will eventually walk? I need money. You're right. Here's 5 gunpowder for the day. Oh, God. Now I can't get my gunpowder back. Ah! Go figure, gold. Messing everything up. Also, man, Umbreon, shiny, Crydon, and Maridon talk. Come on. Thoughts? I like the idea. I don't like that you have to go to GameStop for it. That's all. Why couldn't we do like the other Treasures of Ruin ones? Why couldn't we just do a freaking event for it? Why couldn't we just raid for them and then just have them download? Why do we have to go to GameStop, and why is the EU excluded right now? Like, I don't understand that personally. But yeah, like I don't understand. Like, I didn't even think GameStop was still a thing in 2020, almost 6. So that's my thoughts on that. I like the idea. I don't like the execution. Go figure. Game Freak L again. They got a lot of L's today. I mean, a lot of L's. They have good ideas, good concepts going. They're not executing stuff well, is the problem. So, like, I don't know, man. One, two, three. 5. There we go. You should probably put logs like right here. That would make the most sense. I don't know why I don't have them there, actually. Come to think of it now. That is a humongous oversight on my part. And my message was how UK doesn't get anything right. Nope, you should get me a cold Umbreon. That's dumb. I need my sandwich. UK probably gets it a few months. Yeah, probably a few months after. That's usually how that goes. One, two, three, four, 5. Boom, boom. Boom. Humongous oversight on my part. Humongous oversight on my part. The fact that none of you caught that either is surprising. You're usually right on top of that, so... Yeah, I know, Ram, they don't, UK gets screwed over by codes a lot. And Gold, here's the thing. I'm doing like 60 hours right now. When did you expect me to have time to go out to get something like that? Like, just a thought. You're a man with a plan. I don't always question you. But, yeah, no, that looks actually a lot better. Yeah. Well, I have to fix, like, we need a log right there. Like, right here. We need one, like, right here. But... yeah, that looks a lot better. Way better. Umbrea approves. Alright, let's load the shaders up before we end things. Me and Rem always knew it. Right, Rem? Exactly, Gold. We are on top of things. Man, look at that. Wow. Wow. Look at the difference just putting lighting and some plants down does. Umbreon is just slow. We give him time. It looks amazing. Wow. So we can put more bunnies or foxes or something in here. But, wow. Can't wait to get all these chests cleaned up and moved, because we won't need them over at the dock much longer. That is right. It looks really good. Like, remember, guys, remember what this used to look like? This used to just be a hill. Now we got this in. We got another pathway in. We've extended the pathway. We got Gold right there doing his thing. We got bunnies in there with some flowers, more flowers over here, Zen garden, a crane. Umbreon idea, name a bunny Nintendo, and then on a live. I'll do you one better, Gold. I'll do you one better right now. No, not the bunnies, Rem. I got something better. Public sacrifice. Nintendo. This is for the Mega Kalos starter. Nintendo! All your bad practices I have brought thee before the cult of Umbreon. Your bad practices and business strategies trying to eliminate things just because you don't like them has come to an end. I sentence you to burn! May this sacrifice make you great! Once again! Your punishment isn't over. May your crimes never be forgave. You will never be forgiven for what you've done. Oh hell, Nintendo becoming great again! All hail it! This is for the greediness. Bro, just walk it off. Don't catch the dock on. It won't. Ram fire spreads off. Well, he didn't walk that off. And that, Nintendo, goes to show you. Us as fans will no longer put up with your BS. Get it together before some other company comes and does everything you do better. Oh wait, that's already happened. So many fires. What a champ. Wow, though, guys, just look at the clouds right now. That is like an amazing screenshot right now. I'm gonna back up because I'm gonna do this too. Lower the FOV. This is how I get good looking screenshots. That looks freaking insane. That looks absolutely insane. I played an indie game that is far better than anything. Dude, Silk Song is $20! So much effort, so much thought. Nintendo just thinks makes cheap. Right, like Silk Song. Let me get into this before we end stream. Like Silk Song sells for $20, right? And you know I'm completely for people pirating Nintendo and greedy companies' games, right? Last Defense, Academia is so good. So hackers and the pirating community, right? The pirating subreddit has gone on record publicly to tell people, do not pirate Silk Song. Give them the $20 because they're getting grossly underpaid for what they've delivered. Mind you, a bunch of people that steal games for free, told their community, go buy a game because it's that good. That just goes to show you, if a product is good, pirates will buy it. There's no need to pirate a game if it's worth the money. Nintendo, you will never see this. This is what we want. Just make the games fun again, and I will have no problem spending the money. And Mario Kart had $80 worth of content, and it was super polished and super fun, and it was just jam-packed with everything Nintendo used to be. I would defend that price tag to the grave, but I can't, because there's no defending it with game companies nowadays. No one. Not PlayStation, not Nintendo, not Xbox, none of it. None of it deserves to protect $80 games. That's all I have to say on that. I have something in mind for a ranting video to come up in the future, so be prepared for that. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna call that a stream though, because I'm running out of steam very, very quickly here. This just looks great. This looks great now with this. So probably next stream, which is tomorrow, all these chests will be moved and we can start filling this with actual stuff that'll make it look good. Bring back the glory of... Exactly. Bring back old Nintendo. Oh my god, we got a bee! Look! And they... Oh wow, Gold, you're actually doing your job. Good job. You... get 1 carrot. Wants a honey back. Yeah. Holy shit. Look at Gold, look at the carrot. ZA is 50 in the DLC. No! ZA is 70. ZA is 70 US dollars, $69.99. And the DLC in US dollars, 30 USD. 30 USD on a $100 Pokemon game, pretty much. So, I know I said I would probably stream ZA. I'm not buying it. 75 fucking on one game, and then you need the fucking online. And that's the sign it pounds. Yeah. That sign is pounds. I know. So, like, 110 US dollars for a single game. Not about it, guys. But let's not end on a sour note with Nintendo. Let's end watching this beautiful sunset. And we just close out this nice, relaxing stream on this Friday. Remember, guys, 12. We are 12 subs away from that big 24-hour live stream. If you want to see that, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Follow me on Reddit. Follow me on Instagram. Go down in the link. Join the Discord. Click the check mark on the rule so you can have access to the server. Come chat with us. We're all about fun stuff. We bash Nintendo all the time. You know, we just chill. It's a super nice. Umbreon, one more thing about Nintendo. What's that, Gold? So, let's get to 500 subs so we can do that 24-hour live stream, because that's gonna be super fun. Holy fuck, Persona 3 Reloaded is switched to... Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. That does not surprise me in the slightest. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna call that a stream. Hope you all have a great night. We're gonna be streaming more Minecraft tomorrow because it's nice, chill comment. I need a nice, chill, calm stream. It costs £55 game. Then there's the Switch 2. Yeah. Yep, Nintendo's not cooking, and don't worry, Gold, vent your frustrations down in the Discord. I have something that will help a lot of you guys feel more comfortable with what Nintendo's doing. But, hope you all have a great night. I'm signing out for the night. Hope you all enjoyed the stream, and have a good rest of your evening. Stream tomorrow will be either 5 or 6 o'clock. It will be Minecraft again. We'll be finishing up the dock and just chilling. Anyways, hope you all have a good night.